it's Josiah here, and today we are reading the Bailey School Kids Zombies Don't Play Soccer, Chapter 5, Zombie. So let's begin, guys. Melody, Howie, and Eddie waited for Lisa under the oak tree on the Bailey Elementary playground. The tips of the giant tree's leaves were just starting to turn yellow. It was early Saturday morning, and the four friends were going to soccer practice. Lisa skipped across the playground to meet her friends. "Phew!" Eddie squealed from a pinch of his nose. "You smell like a dead skunk." Lisa put her hands on her hips and glared at Eddie. "I'm ready for a killer soccer practice. Mom let me use some muscle ointment." "I wish I'd thought of that," Melody said as they headed for the soccer field on the other side of the playground. "I bet Coach Graves is ready and waiting with another brutal practice. She sure has a lot of energy." Howie pointed at the bleachers on the far side of the field. "It looks like she's got tired of waiting." Howie was right. Most of the other players were already clustered around the goal, but Coach Graves acted like she didn't even see them. She sat very still on the bleachers, holding the soccer ball in her lap. "It looks like she's sleeping," Melody said. Eddie shook his head. "She can't be sleeping. Her eyes are wide open." The four friends looked where Coach Graves was staring. "What is she looking at?" Lisa asked. Howie shrugged. "She's just staring into space. A lot of people do it when they're thinking. Let's tell her we're ready to play." Howie led his friends down the sidelines of the playing field and stopped right in front of Coach Graves. He waited for her to notice him, but she didn't even blink. Howie cleared his throat. "We're ready to play soccer, Coach." Coach Graves didn't move, except to nod one time. "We need the ball," Melody blurted. Coach Graves let go of the ball. It rolled off her lap and bounced to the ground, landing near Eddie's dirty sneakers. Eddie sent the ball flying in the middle of the field with a mighty kick. Whack! All the Bailey Bloomers chased after it. Melody got to the ball first. She dribbled it down the field without letting anyone else near it. A fat boy named Huey tried, but he ended up bumping into Howie instead. Eddie listened for Coach Graves to blow her whistle and yell directions, but she didn't. He glanced at the sidelines. Coach Graves was sat on the bleachers, staring into space. Eddie grinned. It didn't bother him one bit. Coach Graves wasn't paying attention. Eddie was a great soccer player, but there was something he was really good at: trouble. The first thing he did was trip Melody. He glanced over her shoulder and he took off the ball. Coach Graves acted like she hadn't seen a thing. Eddie tried to kick the ball, but he missed, so he scooped up the ball with his hand. "Hey," he yelled, "no hands allowed." Eddie took the ball under his arm and raced down the field to make a goal. Then he pranced around in a victory dance. "That's cheating," Howie gasped as he caught up with him. Lisa nodded. "You're not playing by the rules." "Neither was Melody," Eddie argued. "She wasn't letting anybody else near the ball." Melody took a step closer to Eddie. "That's because nobody else is good enough to get it from me." "We'd play better if you shared with a team," Huey called out. That started everybody arguing. Melody yelled at Hugh, and Howie snapped at Eddie. Lisa tried to get everybody quiet. Eddie just stood there grinning. "Quiet," Lisa screamed. "We shouldn't be fighting like this." The Bailey Bloomers fell silent. They never heard Lisa yell so loudly. "I can't believe Coach Graves didn't stop us," Howie muttered. Melody nodded. "I wish she'd wake up and help us like she did last practice." "She was great," Howie agreed. "She was yelling directions and cheering us on. Now she's just sitting there." "Maybe she's lost her voice from all the yelling," Lisa suggested. "Her voice was fine when she was talking to the witchy woman," Eddie reminded them. "Now she's acting like a zombie from a late movie." Melody's eyes got big. "You're right," she said slowly. "Something wrong with Coach Graves, and I know what it is." "What?" her friends asked at once. Melody looked at each of them before speaking. "Gather around and I'll tell you." Hope you guys enjoyed Chapter 5 of the Bailey School Kids Zombies Don't Play Soccer. See you guys in the next chapter, next video, next whatever, and bye! Leave a like, subscribe. See you guys later.